I'm waiting for the story. Yes, 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 yes. Suman Maggie, where are you from? Hi, Suman. I'm from India. I live in Sydney, Australia. The story, yes. So Friday night, my husband and I are going for dinner, and outside the mall. It was about this time, about to get dark. Outside the mall, there was an older lady in her 70s was standing there, but clean. She didn't look like homeless, but turned out she was homeless. But she had a trolley and a few bags in her trolley, and she was trying to chew down what looked like cheese, but I don't think it was cheese because it was very chewy and hard to chew. And so both my husband and I looked at each other, and then when you glance and you exchange that look, and you're like, do you think this is what I think it is? I'll come back to the comments, guys, please, but I want to continue on the flow. So my apologies if you don't think I'm reading. I am reading. And Neji is the moderator, so he might delete anything that is not appropriate. So I go back. So my husband asked, "Do you have any cash?" And I said, "No, who keeps cash in the bag these days?" But let me go back. You guys keep walking. I'll join you at the restaurant. Let me go back and check and see if I can get her dinner and what she wants to eat for dinner. I can get the dinner for her. So I go back and ask the lady, like the older lady, she looked like in her 70s and she looked like an Indian descent. She wasn't an Indian, by the way. She was a Fiji Indian lady, but I go and ask her, and then turns out she's homeless, has been living in a motel. That was Friday night, and I said, "Where are you going to sleep?" And she said, across the road at McDonald's. And she'd been living in a motel, and then something happened, and she was kicked out. Turns out her kids had done something dodgy, like most people happens, and then she now has nowhere else to go. I offered her money. She said she doesn't want it. I said, "Do you want my number?" And she said, "I don't have my phone with me." And it just broke. And I said, "Can I get you dinner?" And then she says, "No, I don't want dinner because I'm older and I have to go to toilet if I drink and if I eat too much. So this is this is gonna keep me." And that just broke my heart because she wanted to eat, but she didn't eat because she didn't want to go to the toilet frequently, and she was going to sleep in McDonald's for 2 days, and they would allow her to sleep because she doesn't make a mess, etc. And that just reminded me that all of us people who are young, semi-young, think we have time for savings and, oh, I'll get to it. I'm not saying that's what she didn't do, but any given, like, it just broke my heart seeing her. She was such a lovely lady. She spoke very well, and she had nowhere to sleep. And country I live in, we're so fortunate and thankful that I live in Australia, a country like Australia. But Friday night, even Centrelink, which is a welfare system here, people can go and seek emergency accommodation and support. That doesn't open. There were phone lines she could call, etc., etc. I'm sure she would have explored all of that. But in a country where we have support, we have medical system, we have housing, we have everything,